you, Miss California. Kelly Parsons, 22. She lives in Chatsworth. And Kelly, this is a homecoming for you, isn't it? Explain that to our audience.
Yes, it is. I'm originally from Miami, and I was born in Dade County. I'm proud to be back. It's been 10 years to this month.
Now, I'm sure that everyone would like to know what you have planned for the future. What do you want to do with your life?
Continue acting and improve on it, and hopefully make a career of it.
I was talking with someone who told me that your sister is really pulling for you to win this. Is that There she is, right up there. Is that is that your sister?
That's my sister.
Is that just
the shy one.
Family loyalty?
It's family loyalty, but I told her if I was fortunate enough to be Miss USA, I'd give her my other car since she doesn't have one.
Listen to this. She's desperate for wheels up there, isn't she? Thank you, Miss California.
Thank you very much.
Now we're ready for Miss Mississippi. She is Cindy Williams, 22. She lives in Hattiesburg. She's a graduate of the University of Southern Mississippi. And what'd you study?
I studied radio, television, and film. And
what are you doing now?
Right now, I'm the 10 o'clock anchor for the NBC affiliate in Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
You are an anchor woman now?
That's right, the 10 o'clock news.
Have you ever made your national debut?
Well, I am right now, aren't I?
Well, I mean, as an anchorman, I will imagine that I am with CBS News in New York.
All right.
I am going down to Miami, where Cindy Williams will give us a report on the Miss USA beauty pageant.
Okay,
all right?
You got a deal, may I?
No, you may not. It's my show, even though you're going to do the report.
All right, fine.
All right. Here she is, Cindy Williams.
I'm standing on the stage at the Convention Center in beautiful Miami, Florida, where 51 contestants from all over the United States have gathered to vie for the title of Miss USA. I've spent 3 weeks with these contestants, and I've gained a deep appreciation for their personalities, intelligence, and the individual characteristics that make each an outstanding representative of their state.
Well, how about that? I'll tell you, all I have to say is there'll be film at 11. Thank you, Miss Mississippi. You will see the score at home, but we do not see the score here in the convention center. We're ready for you, Miss Oklahoma. Teresa Lucas, she's 23. She lives in Oklahoma City. In December, she graduated from Oklahoma City University, and what have you been doing since December?
Well, right after I graduated, I entered in the Miss Oklahoma pageant, and I won the pageant. 3 days after that, I left for Paris to model, and then I came back and came to Miami.
Very good. Now, I read in your bio that you did a semester of your studies at sea. Is that right?
That's right. It was the most interesting thing. There was about 500 students, and we went on a ship, and we traveled around the world and saw 12 countries, studied while we were at sea, and we studied the countries before we got to them, and then we got to a port and got to see the country.
What were some of the countries you saw?
Oh, we went to Spain, Greece, Egypt, Israel, Sri Lanka, India, Red China, went into China, Hong Kong, Japan, all sorts of places.
The only thing you missed was Burbank.
That's right.
All right. Thank you, Miss Oklahoma.
Thank you.
Miss Texas, will you join me, please? She is Christy Fitchner. She's 23. She lives in Dallas. She attended Southern Methodist University, and now being Miss Texas is a full-time job. Tell us about a day in the life of Miss Texas. How might it go?
Day in the life of Miss Texas. Well, the average time that I wake up is about 6:30, and I can do anything from an hour-long radio show and then go to a rodeo and then do a turtle derby and then go on to do a luncheon with the dignitaries of a certain city. And since this is the sesquicentennial year, there are 10,000 different events going on throughout the state. And some of the things that we've done are outhouse on wheel races, washing machine throwing contests. We've had Prince Charles in town to cut a 90,000 pound cake. And all those things, packed into one day is what makes up Miss Texas's schedule.
Actually, being here at the pageant has come as a rest for you, hasn't it?
In a way, there's a certain month. We spend 6 weeks on tour for the state. We go all over the state, and we don't come home for 6 weeks. So actually, this 3 weeks has been fairly really easy.
Good.
It's been great fun.
I'm glad it has. Thank you, Miss Texas.
Thank you.
And Miss Illinois, Tricia Bach, 22. She lives in, right up here, please. She lives in Elmhurst, and she attends Loyola University. And what is your major?
My major is marketing. I'm on an accelerated program there because I'm going to graduate in less than 3.5 years because I took out time and traveled throughout Europe with my sister.
I see. Now, this name Bach sounds familiar, should it?
Yes, my sister was here last year, Bob. Do you remember her? She asked you if you were going to buy a computer from her. She wants an order. She's wondering where it's at.
What do you mean she wants an order?
She's here. She's here right now.
I bought that computer. I've had nothing but trouble with it ever since. Where is she?
She's up.
Do you have a screwdriver with you? She was here, and she finished third, didn't she?
Yes, second runner-up.
That's fine. Do you have more sisters?
I have 2 at home, and they're also interested in beauty pageants.
Well, if I last long enough, I may meet the whole family.
Yeah, I don't know if George Harnshar can take any more.
Thank you, Miss
Thank
Illinois. George is the president of the pageant. We're going to start with you, Miss Wyoming. She's Beth King, 22, lives in Cheyenne. She's a trainee in ladies' apparel in a ladies' apparel shop, and you were named most photogenic contestant in the pageant.
Yes, I was, Bob. That was quite an honor, I can't tell you.
By the press photographers, and to be the most photogenic in their opinion among 51 beautiful young women must have been a thrill.
It was really a thrill. Not only are these women beautiful on the outside, let me tell you, there are 50 beautiful women on the inside also. I was quite honored.
Now, you're very calm and possessed at the moment about all of that, but I was not here. It happened during a rehearsal before I got here, but one of the other contestants, I asked her how you reacted. She said you went ape.
Hey?
You were excited.
I was so excited I don't even quite remember my reaction.
Well, tell me now, I read in your bio about something called LBR Enterprises. Are you a businesswoman?
No, but I'm definitely planning on it. LBR are the initials for my other sisters, including me. I'm the middle girl, and that's Laura, Beth, and Rebecca, and it's an enterprise that we plan to start as soon as we get on our feet, and this is the beginning for us.
If you win and become Miss USA, you'll have a considerable amount of money. What are you going to do with that?
Well, first off, I'm going to invest it, stick it aside first, fulfill my goals as Miss USA and represent the United States. That's most important. And then talk to my father because he really knows what he's doing. And then from then on, hopefully make more money.
In other words, if you do win, Laura and Rebecca can look out for themselves, right?
You bet.
All right. Thank you, Miss Wyoming.
Thank you, Bob.
Here comes Miss Georgia. Tammy Tesh, 21, lives in Hepzibah. She attends Georgia State University. And what are you studying?
I'm studying aerospace engineering.
And what would you like to do eventually?
I'd love to go to NASA and be an astronaut one day.
I was told that you'd like to be a part of the first space colony.
Right. I'm going to be an aerobics teacher, so I can keep everyone in shape along with conducting experiments and part of the NASA program. We need some good physical fitness on the side, so.
That's what you propose to do, teach aerobics on a spacecraft?
It keeps your sanity, right? If we're tense
You see, if
all
you do
day.
this long enough, you hear everything. You really do. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I'm from a family of 8.
That's why you want to go to a space colony, right?
I could get away from them all.
Thank you, Miss Georgia.
Thank you, Bob.
You're up, Miss South Carolina. Mary Beth Curry, 20, lives in Greenville, attends Clemson University. And what is your major?
I am a business administration major.
Business administration? What would you like to do in the future?
Well, I thought I'd try my hand at show business, and the practical side of me says that might not work out. So if it doesn't, I'd like to eventually own my own school of performing arts.
Well, if you want to go into show business, of course, studying business administration is just the way to plan it. to
No,
do it.
actually, I was a dance and drama major for 2 years, and now I've switched.
I see. Now, what caused you to enter the pageant? How did you decide to become a contestant?
A friend of mine.
What
He's
friend?
sitting right up in the audience.
A boyfriend?
Well, yes.
A typical male who wants to date Miss USA encouraged you to join, huh?
I think that might have been it.
Now, you said in your bio you're an avid television viewer. What's your favorite television show?
Bugs Bunny cartoons.
And I do Price is Right. Back to your spot. Now, Miss North Carolina. She is Rhonda Noble. She's 20. She lives in Fayetteville. She attends the University of North Carolina. I beg your pardon?
At Wilmington.
At Wilmington. And what are you studying?
I'm an English major, and I plan to go to law school in the future.
What sort of law would you like to specialize in?
Criminal law, I think. It's always interesting. I like to figure out who done it.
What, what have you missed most about home?
The beach. Wilmington is on the beach, and I love the beach.
Can you believe that? People are here from all over the world in Miami for the beach, and you miss the beach in Miami?
No, we've been to the beach. We went to Hobie Cat Beach and one more, some Park Beach. Oh, and they're beautiful here in Miami.
What do you like most about Miami? What are you going to tell the folks back home about Miami?
The friendly people, and that's the truth, y'all.
You are the friendliest people.
I think she summed it up. You are right nice, y'all. You really are. Thank you, Miss North Carolina. And Miss Ohio, who is Halle Berry. She's 19. She lives in Cleveland. She lives in Cleveland, and she attends the School of Fine Arts in Cleveland. And what do you hope to do in the future?
Well, I'm majoring in voice and theater, and one day I'd like to become an entertainer.
Fine.
But that's what my heart says. But my mind is telling me that I'm also majoring in journalism. So if one day I'd like to have something to do with the media or newspaper.
Now, I just did a show in Cleveland, and I had a wonderful time. And yet, when we go around the country, you always hear Cleveland jokes. I think Cleveland is getting a bad rap. You tell our television viewers some of the good things about Cleveland, will you?
Oh, there's many new good things. One of the biggest things about Cleveland that's good now is the waterfront. Everyone used to always complain how dirty and nasty Lake Erie was, but I'm here to tell you folks, they're doing a lot of renovation on it, and it's becoming a much cleaner lake. The water is drinkable now. It's lovely. We have a new Ohio building now that's fabulous. You have to come see it sometime.
Now, if you get into entertainment or in as become a news correspondent, where would you like to work?
New York City.
See, she loves Cleveland.
Well, I love Cleveland, but
I'm teasing
you know.
you. So I do know. Thank you.
Thank you.